Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Salut toi. Welcome to Club Shada. I hope everybody is fine. I hope everybody is good. I hope everybody is in good spirit. I hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday. And you had a great weekend. I hope that everybody is having a great time. And I think we're going to have a great time. I'm happy to join you for this episode 113 of Club Shada. Episode 1 seems so far, and yet it was like a year ago. That's crazy. That's beautiful. I used to watch the Joe Budden podcast back when it was a weekly show, and then it became a 2 times a week. And I was like, 2 times a week? That's too much. How they do that? Blah, blah, blah. And there I am doing this 2 times a week. So I guess, and I don't find it hard, actually. I don't know if I could do this 3 times a week. Not because of time. Not because of exhaustion. Maybe because of maybe I would run of things to say, or would I? Or would I? I don't know. Listen, this is a beautiful day. It is the 31st of May. I want everybody in the chat to put a heart or a crown or some stars to celebrate. Today is the birthday of my father. So, Dad, you're probably sleeping right now in Kinshasa. It's probably 2 a.m. already, or maybe you're partying. Who knows? But hey, just to let you know that happy birthday, Dad. I love you. I'm proud of who you are. I'm proud to be your son, and I hope that you are proud of who I became and I'm becoming. And it's an honor to be a son. And hey, listen, happy birthday. I stopped counting after 75, so I'm not sure. Probably 77, 78. I'm not sure. I'm asking tomorrow. But listen, happy birthday, Monsieur Bokolo Wampombo. Tous mes voeux. And may God bless you more and more years among us to continue blessing us with your wisdom and your person and your kindness. This show is brought to you by shadaware.com. I'm having sponsorships opportunities. Some people are interested in. So I'm receiving emails. I wanted to start sending emails to brands and tell them, hey, listen, Club Shada, blah, 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 blah. Explain to them the whole ecosystem. And actually, I started receiving 2 or 3 emails. So I'm looking at. That's interesting. Anybody's watching this, hey, if you have a brand that you want to talk about, you want to push something, this is the place. So, but for now, this show is brought to you by shadaware.com, where you can get beautiful hats like this one. Hey. Merci Naturi Eben, notre stream royalty, to support this show. Vraiment, les Gémeaux sont les meilleurs. It's true that your birthday was a few days ago. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. I also want to I want to celebrate all the new subscribers, because every subscriber on a YouTube channel is a victory. You guys don't realize. So thank you, Mauro. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Lamar. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Les. Thank you, Prince. Thank you, João. Thank you, Mira, and everybody that has their name going there. Thank you to become part of this family. The more the merrier. All I ask is remove your shoes when you get in the door. It's super important. We are a great community, and we tend to stay a great community as we grow. But it's amazing to see that my YouTube channel has been existing since 2005 or 6, like a few months after YouTube, and that it moved from a vlog channel to a label channel to my personal channel to all music videos and inspires, and now it's the Club Shada channel. It's interesting when people tell you, yo, you should do a new channel because you have a new show and blah 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 blah, and create a content just for that. I understand what they say, but I like to go against the grain, and I like to do how I feel, and I feel that this is the way. So yeah, listen, this is how it is. This is the last month of May, starting tomorrow. So thank you so much to our stream royalty, who again has been supporting this show. This is Naturi Eben for $134 in the month of May. Tomorrow, everything goes back to zero. So you can be the stream royalty if you start donating to this channel and supporting the Club Shada. Thank you to all our donators, all the sponsors. Your names are there. It is super important to put the fuel in the community, because you are the community, and your super chats are what push this show. I want to say hello to Mr. Matt Music. You know what, Matt Music? I was about to record that song that we're supposed to do with your artist, and then something came up. I don't remember what it is. I forgot what happened, but something came up. Had to leave the house or something. I don't remember. And all of a sudden, like, I had a whole afternoon planned where I was just like, okay, I'm recording all my collaboration. I'm just gonna do this today. And then something came up, and all of a sudden I could not. So just know that I'm on it. I'm on it. What up, Mr. CV Beast Production? How are you? What it do, Master Electronic? How are you since Saturday? Saturday we had a great show with at Dalia TV. We had a great subject about how to survive your own timidity, or how to not be influenced by other people. I don't remember what was the subject exactly, but it was something about but I'll put the link. I'll put the link so you guys can go check it. It was a great show, and I participated. So if you want to go hear me talking French a bit, that's a great place too. And Dalia, I'm waiting for you to be my guest. I told you. Hello, Sirène des Îles, comment ça va? J'espère que ça va bien. Hey, look at who's showing her face now. Hello, Julie Badi, Jujuzan. How are you? I like this profile picture. Look at you, all cute. I like that. Joël Aven, what's up, cousin? I just saw your message. I have to make sure because we have travel plans with the wife, so I just have to check if this goes with our plans, and then I'll let you know as soon as possible. Hello, Emmanuel. Comment ça va? Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and all the future mothers. That's true. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who are here, all the future mothers who are here, and all your mothers, and to my mothers as well. I told her personally. And thinking of Mother's Day, it's kind of frustrating for people like me who are part of different cultures. Mother Day in Portugal was like 2 weeks ago. In France, it's now. But I think in the US, it's another day. I'm like, come on. How you have a Africa Day, you have a International Women Day, and like everybody can agree on when those days are for everybody. And Mother's Day is not the same day all around the world. Like, can you get together and decide for yourself? Like, I mean, I'm just asking. Like, yo, Mother's Day should be the same day everywhere in the world. It should be something that, all these countries, they get together and decide for one day. They can decide for the rest. They love to get together for things that they never can decide. Peace treaties here and there, whatever. But I think that Mother's Day, listen, just figure it out, because I end up saying Mother's Day in Portuguese to my mom, then saying it again in French, and then when all the American post, I feel like, if I don't post, how do I feel like? And then so I'm wishing my Mother's Day Happy Mother's Day 3 times. But yo, listen, listen, it's Mother's Day every day for me. It's not that important, but you see what I mean? What up, Bruno? How are you, brother? I hope you're good. I hope you check out this series I told you about. Mountain Yaba Inspiration. Everybody go follow Mountain of Inspiration for your daily dose of inspiration. You think so? A lot of time I came to Club Shada with nothing to say, and actually the show, actually the community takes me, and all of a sudden we talk about, Hello, Christian. Keep grinding, road to 1 million subs. We're rolling. Master Electronic is the king of the Shada box. Nobody has more Shada box than him. Hey, Heather, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, cousin. Thank you so much, CV Beats. Thank you. What it do, Ellis? Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Joel. I will send him your blessing to everyone's blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Master Electronic. Thank you so much, Ellis. What up, Purple Divine? Exactly. Welcome to all the new members. We are glad to see you here. Just remove your shoes at the door. Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Yeah, everybody say hello to each other. It's super important. I do agree. It's it's a commercial thing. It's just like Halloween. It's just like Christmas. It's like, all these things are now becoming, and like I understand. But if commercially you could make it the same day like everybody, like the whole world agrees to do Cyber Friday or Black Friday and all these things the same day all around the world, because yeah, the trend goes from one country and everybody follow, right? Well, do the same thing for these commercial one as well, so that it's simple for everyone. Everybody do their Mother's Day shopping all around the world, and all the website can do one promo everywhere. Because look, the French people and whoever is doing Mother's Day today, Portugal was 2 weeks ago. And the US, I don't know if it's today or if it's, you see what I mean? Just, yeah, listen. Standardize. Some people don't care. They live in their own, own zones, and they don't care about. But people like me who are not only multicultural, but also have a multicultural audience, then all of a sudden, yeah, you like, today I was like, oh, again? I was like, I posted already. Like, doesn't make sense for me to post 3 times. Choose a day, and it's the day for everybody. Like, you all get together. That should be simple. Since it's already everything in the same ballpark, just all decide together. Okay, we'll do it the same day as the French, or we'll do it everybody the same day as the Americans, like you like to do. All right, do it. And then everybody follow, everybody agree, etc. And then first Sunday or whatever, or that date. Simple. You do it for the rest. So, merci beaucoup, Sirène des Îles. Yeah, especially for guys, people like us. Look, you lived in Belgium. It's the same day as France, I guess, and now you're in the US. And so, if your mother is in France, then you have to celebrate her in the French day. But then when it's the Mother Day in the US, you're like, oh, I should send something to my mom. Oh, I did already. And then, yeah, you start bugging. Oui. Que puis-je pour toi? C'est la musique. What up, Dorothea? The shoes? What shoes? What shoes? I didn't get it. Did I talk about shoes? I'm not sure. I don't know. Either I'm not following myself or I just didn't get it. Oh, my song. Wait a minute. You're so good, you're so good, you're so good. You're so good, you're so good, you're so good. You're so good, you're so good, you're so good. You're so good, you're so good, you're so good. You're so good, you're so good, you're so good. You're so good, you're so good, you're so good. You're so good, you're so good, you're so good. These 2 songs, Coronavirus Stay Home and Harlem Popo, will always have a different vibe for me, because not only they were my first tries at doing Amapiano my way, but they also represent a special moment. Like, it was the beginning of the pandemic, and we didn't know where we were going and etc. So, wow, we already had almost 200 people. I didn't even start talking. That's beautiful. So everybody, let me know, how was your weekend? What was your weekend find? My weekend was great. Today we had the baby shower of my sister-in-law, and I was happy to offer her some nice things for her little boy, and it was great to do something else than work. And I've been slacking on finishing my album because like I told you, I'm releasing songs every week. I don't really. I'm cool. I have 2 future guests on Club Shada that I'm very eager to receive. One of them is a legendary person. I just need to know if the time of the Club Shada time is okay for him, or if I have to start early like I did with Naturi. But I'll let you know soon. I'm talking about it. I invite everybody that was not there yesterday to watch Wednesday show with Bodhisattva. It was hilarious. It was like I cried of laughter the whole show. That was crazy. Je suis à la retraite. Hey, Dalia. I was trying to remember the exact subject of the show Saturday that we did. I didn't have the exact énoncé of the show that we did. So if you could help me on that, that would be great. It was like I don't know why I can't find the word in French right now. It's just slipping me. I woke up super early, so maybe it's just getting tired. That was crazy. It was like full Brussels memories. It was like growing up in Brussels for him. I mean, growing up. He arrived when he was 18, but I've been going to Brussels since I was a kid, and I grew up in Paris, but I was all my weekends in Brussels. So in a way, we kind of start going in the music, the club scene in Brussels. I got it. Okay, the shoes. You know, the thing is, sometimes I talk about something and then I look at the comments like 5 minutes after. So, yeah, I might just not snap. Most of the time, when I look at the comments, I know what they are referring to, but on this one, I just didn't catch it. But yeah, especially for you, just the shoes. You want to be naked all the time? Just the shoes. And maybe the socks. If your shoes smell nice. Because one day, a girl came to my house 12 years ago. She came to my house and like we came from the club. She had some boots. And me, I was like, all right, okay, it's on. It was like we came from the club around, I don't know, 5:30, 6 a.m. I don't remember. So me was like, okay, yeah, before we go to sleep. And beautiful girl. And like it was like a long time, like, I like this one. And that day, hey, she was like, yo, are we going to your home? I was like, hey, nice. So we arrived to my house, and then soon as we arrived, she just removed her boots that she had in the party, and it was the winter, I remember, but her feet smelled so horrible, like cheese, like blue cheese, like that. My whole house starts smelling like cheese, And oh, you mean I could have told her, hey, listen, let me put your boots in the. I mean, how you say this? Let me take your boots and put them outside, and so they can breathe and yeah, let's go take a shower so we I can put some disinfectant on your feet. I didn't know what to say. I was just like, doesn't it feel hot? Ain't you hot? Ain't you hot? Like, and I start opening the windows in full. It was like -4 outside, but I was like, nah, I'm opening the windows. So I opened the windows of the bedroom, the 2 windows of the living room, and I prefer freezing to just be there, living and breathing this. And in Paris, the subway starts at 6:30 a.m. At that time. And I was just waiting for the subway to start. Like, it was 15 minutes from the subway starting. And I was just like, I was like, yeah, listen, I'm really tired. I have a studio session soon, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, listen, I let her go at 6:30. I was like, listen, hey, the subway is, when you go down, you go right, straight away. 10 minutes, 15 minutes walking. And yeah, you'll get there. Take your boots. I never saw her again. If you're seeing this, désolé, hein? Oh, God. Oh, my God. That was crazy. No, that was crazy. So, yeah. It happens. Like, I think I would have handled this differently today. I would have just said, hey, you want to take a shower, and that's it, like, and make sure you put some soap in. And take the boots outside. But I mean, back in the days, I was just like, I'm out. Hey, thank you so much, Matt Music. Thank you so much for supporting the show. Thank you so much, bro. Au moins, ce n'était pas là où le ventre perd son nom. I have no idea. C'est où cet endroit où le ventre perd son nom? C'est beau, c'est poétique. But trust me, j'ai eu des histoires aussi bizarres par là, mais that's not the subject of today's show. I want to do a show, and before we go with music, I don't know, where are all the beat makers? Let me summon all the beat makers, because all these remixers, we're gonna listen to their music. They better be there, right? I know that DJ Ademar he's taking the kids to school early, so he told me he could not be there. But everybody else, let me see. Okay. Tira Essa Roupa remixes live now, because we're gonna hear your music. It'd be cool if you were there, right? Épisode 113 live. There you go. Now they know. Yeah. Now everybody receives. I have no idea what you're talking about. Mais j'avais une technique, mais nous en reparlerons. Mais j'avais une technique. J'avais une très bonne technique pour détecter et inventer des trucs pour pouvoir fuir avant l'acte. Yeah. That was back in the day. So it was another me. It was another person. Listen, and then we got who put the bass on the One Love song? I know it's part of your old school music, but it's one of my favorite songs, and I can't get enough listening. Big Egg from Portugal. You talking about the song One Love? Like doom, 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 doom. It's me. I played everything in that song except the guitar. Yeah, One Love. Everything is I played everything on the keyboard on One Love, and then I add a Thierry Delaunay to add the guitar, and I sing the guitar exactly how I want it. Ding, 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 and then he did it. Yeah. Yesterday subject was besoin de l'approbation des autres. Comment mettre fin au complexe d'infériorité? Yeah, the inferiority subject. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. There you go. There they come. What up, DJ Ari? So, DJ Ari was Ari Beats, and he decided to rebrand. So, just on time. Hopefully, everybody else will come. Now that I sent the WhatsApp. No, I can't. Not today. Keep this for the next one. We have to listen to some music tonight. Listen. Let's talk about all the music I want you to listen tonight. Tonight is a big listening session. There they come. Here are the ninjas. Hey, what up, alien? Let's listen to everything I have in store for you. There's been a lot of release this Friday, so I have three release on my two labels, 2 on Black Buddha Music and 1 on Sushiraw. Of course, so Tira Essa Roupa remixes, 15 remixes by the Shada gang of remixers, and then 2 more under 2 different names. One is Diamantero and one is I'll do it when I invite a girl and I talk with a girl. So we had my best friend. I'll do it when I invite my best friend. So we have a new beat by Diamantero and new beat by Angel CD2, 2 of my other names. So without further ado, let's look at them. That's I like this. It's like, it's like the Batman sign on the sky, and then they all arrived. Beautiful. So the first song that we're gonna listen to, it's called Across the Sea by Diamantero, and you know that Diamantero is one of my names. And funny enough, I've been struggling with all my identities. And it's not just today. I've been struggling ever since I started having all these identities. And it's the same thing for YouTube channels. I have 8 YouTube channels. And then I end up only putting content on 1. And it's the same thing for all my names. I have this career as Kaysha, but then at the same time, I don't apply what I apply on my YouTube, which is, hey, I already have all the subscribers in this channel. Why would I start a new channel called Club Shada just for Club Shada? Let me just put everything where I have the subscribers and where it works. And yeah, some people would tell you, yeah, but if you put it on a new channel, then the people who are there, they are really there for that and the organic growth, etc., etc. I understand it as well, but then the people who come for Club Shada, some come for the music and they stay for Club Shada, or some come for Club Shada and they stay for the music. That's the way I see it. When it comes to all my identities as in music, where sometimes I get I start doubting is the fact that if I release Across the Sea as Diamantero, I'm a small artist called Diamantero. For those who don't know Kaysha, or those who don't follow Diamantero, and they only know Kaysha, I don't have the numbers that I would do if I called it. Hey, what up, Eliano? If I called it Across the Sea by Kaysha, I would have way more plays. And same thing for the Angel City stuff. Everybody know that I do Afro house instrumentals and hip hop instrumentals. So the reason why I separated all the names is to give some clarity to people, so that the people who want to really listen to Afro house, yeah, it's there, Diamantero. And those who want to listen to hip hop, there you go, Angel City. And then those who want to listen to Kaysha and all the things that Kaysha does, yeah, there you go. But sometimes I just want to call my distribution and tell them, listen, I'm going to change every Diamantero song to Kaysha, just so I can have more plays, because yeah, all this music that you hear in the back is the Diamantero music, and everybody know it's me. But and then I changed my mind again, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Let me make Diamantero as big as Kaysha, and at least it's a challenge. But yeah, I mean, I've been, it's not new for me. Yeah, I've been changing my mind about this for years and years and years and years and years. I got songs like Good Life 2005, for example. They came out as Kaysha Good Life 2005, and then they turned into Diamantero Good Life 2005. And yesterday I was telling Lil Maro, or 2 days ago in the morning, it was yesterday morning. I was telling Lil Maro, hey, I'm gonna change every Diamantero song to Kaysha, because I'm tired of having 6 different names. Maybe I can have 3 different names. That's enough. And then, yeah, 2 hours ago I was like, I don't know. So maybe I will just ask the fans what they want, you know. So without further ado, let's listen to the first song. It's called, I love how I can have 45 minutes to do an intro. Let's listen to the first song. It's called Across the Sea by Diamantero. And if you like it, you just put some fires in the chat. All right, let's go. So this was Across the Sea by yeah. This was Across the Sea by Diamantero. So Lil Maro, since you were not there, well, you just arrived. I was talking to them about our conversation that we had that we had like yesterday morning about all the names and thinking like maybe Diamantero should become Kaysha again. But I already changed my mind. And I don't know. Like, and listen, like I was saying, I've been struggling with this for 10 years. Like, ever since I created Monsieur de Shada for housey African house, and then Angel City, even before that, for hip hop, then John Amati for house music, then Davagani for synthwave and synth pop, and who else? Yeah, that's the six. Who knows? Yeah, listen. I mean, it's not a problem in itself. They can all remain separate entities so that sonically everybody know what they, because I understand as well. Like if you listen to Kaysha, you want, you're gonna have some maybe Afro house, Afro beats, kizomba, zouk, compa, like in that ballpark. When you start going to house music, I mean, if Rihanna does it, nobody has a problem. But listen. At the same time, it's fun to start an artist from scratch and only have, I don't know, for Andrew City, for example, has 6,000 monthly listeners. Diamantero, I think 12,000. It's like, you see what I mean? When Kaysha has 207 and sometimes 300,000 listeners per month. So it's huge. It's a huge difference. But at the same time, you have the constraint of being Kaysha, and your fans want something specific, sometimes whatever. And I'm kind of free. I do what I want, but you don't have no stress and no obligation to deliver anything, hits, whatever, when you are doing other things under other names. And actually, if you can make one of those names super successful, or maybe it's more successful than your main brand, it's amazing as well. Actually, I did music for movies under Diamantero, and for TV series and movies, yeah, in Africa. And I did all the songs I did for Trace TV on the Trace TV deal, for their channel. It's under Angel City. So Kaysha is written nowhere. So I mean, it's just a fun. The thing is, if you put AKA Kaysha to all the names, in terms of algorithm, it doesn't change nothing. When I release a new song, the algorithm knows what the 200,000 people who listen to me monthly on Spotify, for example, the algorithm knows exactly what they like and what kind of song they listen to, and they will serve those people accordingly. So that's how I'm gonna make 5,000 streams of, for example, my latest single, which is Tira Essa Roupa. It's already at, see, 6,000 streams, and it just came out Friday. When I will release under Diamantero, for example, that new song is probably at, I don't know, 600 streams, just because it's less people. So even if I add Kaysha, for Spotify, it's not the same artist. So Spotify will not give that song to all the Kaysha fans. And then you like But at the same time, it's great because you can build around those African sounds, these sound which is different. You can build a new crowd. But at the same time, maybe if I release exactly the same beat across the sea as Kaysha, people would love it. But maybe a bunch of people would say, hey, when do you sing? So that, you see? And then I keep having this debate with myself for, it's been 10 years, don't worry. Don't mind me. Comment ça va, Vanessa? It's been a long time. Hey, merci beaucoup, Alpha. So, the next, the next track by my next person, I love it. It's called My Desert Princess. So this one, I can keep 3 names. Yeah, I have 6. So this was another route that I had with Lil Maro. We talked about it. Maybe if I have 3 names, it's less, because sometimes I'm gonna abandon. I mean, it's not abandon, but I'm not gonna work on one name. For example, I haven't been working on Monsieur de Shada, for example, for a long time, and because I've been releasing a lot of Angel City, so that's hip hop, lo-fi beats, and I've been releasing a lot of Diamantero, Afro house stuff, and a lot of Kaysha music, of course, every week. But Davagani, which are more obscure styles, could merge with Angel City, and Monsieur de Shada could merge with Diamantero, for example. That would make maybe everything simpler, or like, because I tend to super complicate stuff because I like when everything is granular, and I might have for, and look, when you take Diamantero, on Diamantero I do Afro House, Amapiano, and Coupé de Calais, those type of beats. But if I listened to myself back in the days, I would have 3 different names just for those. I would create a new name just for Afro House, a new name, and I would have names for every styles. But then it becomes impossible to handle everything. So maybe 3 names. That's an idea. It's, thank you. It's it's special. It's this thing. Hello, Vivienne. It's this thing where I kind of I go back and forth with the idea of sometimes just bringing everything under one name, just like everything is in one YouTube channel and it works. And sometimes I have the same thing with YouTube. I have, if you take a look at my YouTube studio, if you take a look at my YouTube studio, for example, if I go here and I want to change identity, I switch accounts, I have all these channels. I have a bunch of channels. And look, my wife's channel has 80,000 subscribers. Mine has 161. But I have a bunch of other channels that I never post nothing on because sometimes, I post stuff on the Sushiraw channel. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to post all the music on the Sushiraw channel. And I'm going to post all the vlogs maybe on this, and all the Kizomba stuff on the Kizomba channel. And then I'm going to have a Club Shada channel. I can change one of the channels to Club Shada, and I'm just going to put all the Club Shada content only there, and then I will regrow. And then I'm like, yeah, but imagine the number. Like, it's a lot of work. Like, all these people know me, and Club Shada, Mr. Shada of Club Shada and Kaysha is the same person, and it's the same thing. And then I start struggling again, and then sometimes I'm just gonna wake up and I'm gonna complicate my life, and then I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna upload all my audio to the sushiraw channel, and I start uploading. I upload like 40 videos there, and then yeah, they get some views or not, or and then I don't check, and then I realize that the tools that are given to me by the platforms. Hey, Dudia, Dauda, Jai. Welcome to Shadow Gang. How are you, Distant Shadow? Then I realized that the tools are not helping me view all the comments from all the channels at the same time. And maybe if I could even like take videos from one channel and move them to another channel without losing the views, maybe then I could clean up everything, or put every video from the artist and everything that has to do with sushiraw, put everything on the sushiraw channel. Put all the music, everything music in the sushiraw channel, and then everything Kaysha, Club Shada in the vlog channel. Or in the Kaysha channel, I would put the vlog, I would put the Club Shada live shows, episodes, everything that has to do with me. And my music videos, maybe I would put everything in this channel, and then everything else in the sushiraw channel, and then everything that is Black Buddha Music, my second label, I would put them in their own channel, and Diamantero and all these things, I would put them in their own channel. But then YouTube, when you would tell this to them, they're like, hey, if you put everything to a new channel, then yeah, you have to go back from zero. And yeah, you lose all the views. So if you had like 8 million views on the YouTube on a One Love video, you put it on a new channel, it's a new video with 0 views, and you lose everything, and you go back from zero. And that's when you're like, yeah, the platform is not helping. And so you like, and then you go back to, everything is inside the Kaysha channel, and the other channels are just playlists with, I think I have a Club Shadow channel. I think. Let me see. I'm supposed to make you listen to stuff, but let me just find out. So, Club Shadow. I think I have a channel called Club Shada. How do I search only channels? Type channel. Okay. Yeah. No. Kaysha. DJ Style. I'm sure I had a Club Shada channel. Let me check here. Switch accounts. See, yeah, I have a Club Shada channel. Why you can't find it? Okay, that's strange. Maybe because it doesn't have enough things. Club Shada. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna find it and I'm scared of this will not fuck up my life. So if I switch account and I go to Club Shada, now I'm on my Club Shada channel. So this is my channel. So in the Club Shada channel that you can subscribe to, there's nothing in the channel itself. The channel is just a playlist with every episode of Club Shada, and then another playlist of every Club Shada clips. And every time I upload on the main Kaysha channel, this uploads itself. And then I have everything produced by me here. And then I featured my own channel. And that's it. So it's not really a channel because there's no video in this channel. But it's just playlist. It just has playlists that I imported from the Kaysha channel, and I created a channel with this. And I did this with same thing for um, my Angel CD channel. Is the same thing. You see, let me go to my channel. As you can see here, I have only Angel CD2 music, and then music from. But all these videos that you are seeing here are videos from the YouTube, the Kaysha channel, and it's just playlists. And that's how I found a way to deal with yeah the the fact that YouTube, like my guy on YouTube told me one day, he told me the problem is that you are not the type of, you don't use YouTube like everybody else. You are too complicated for what we do. That's what he told me, and I was like, okay. So yeah, it continues to be a ever a conversation, but the more content I have, the less I can't really change, because I have 3 albums under Diamantero. I'm doing the third one. I have 2 albums under Monsieur de Shada. I got plus a lot of singles. I don't know how many singles under the name Angel CD, and I got 3 albums already. I got only singles under Davagani, so I can still change that name and just change all the singles to a new name and simplify. So, it's yeah, it's my crazy world, I guess. So I I handle everything great. À quand un album multistyle comme Zouk Compas Soul Africa? C'est très rare de voir ça. Je pense que ce serait sympa de découvrir un artiste juste avec un CD. Actually, I have an album called Forever Young. In this album, that's exactly what I did, and so this is the album. It's Forever Young. It came out in 2009, so that's 12 years ago. And I had first CD was from track 1 to track 19. That was the first CD, and it was compa, kizomba, African, etc., etc. And then after that, it was only Afro house instrumentals and more an African stuff. And interestingly, at that time, back in 2009, we released it as 2 CDs. I think, yeah, it was 2 CDs because it was 36 songs. So it came out as 2 CDs, and most Kaysha fans at that time, they all listened to the first CD, and most people didn't like the second CD. And in the shows, everybody was asking me to only do the first songs of the first CD, because they wanted me to be the kizomba artist, and they didn't want me to also do Afro house and that stuff. So I was too early, and after being frustrated by that, I took every track from Once Again until Simple Pleasures, and I rebranded it, and I released it again under, so the same songs, under Monsieur de Shada, which is one of my name, and I call this album Avocado Sweet. And you see, it's this. Wait, are these? No, it's not Avocado Sweet. It's the other one. Then it's Baobabs and Bottle of Wines. Or maybe it's the other one. I don't know. Anyway, I release everything inside. So maybe it's because it's not the same order. But I think in Avocado Sweet, I just release, African Shit Make More Dollars. Once Again, that's the one. I re-release everything under this name. And but the thing is, and hey, I have 6,000 people listening every month. So, but the thing is, it's kind of hard, especially when you decide to do singles every week on under Kaysha, to also keep up with all the other names. And yeah, maybe I don't know. And I know myself. I'm gonna end up not changing nothing. I know me. I'm just gonna be like, no, I like the challenge, and so you know. But uh, to answer your question, Vanessa, the new album will have everything. It's 50 songs. You're gonna have Zouk, Compa, Kizomba, Future Kizomba, Candy Zouk, Coupe de Calais, Amapiano, Afro House, Afro Beats, and you name it. And yeah, it's gonna be a collection of everything you've been hearing. So it's just that the scope of the things I do is way sometimes too wide for people, and it's always been like that. So I had to refrain of doing the things I would have done because of commercial back in the city days. Today, listen, enough talking. Let's listen to. But this is an interesting conversation. We'll go back to this. Let's go and listen to. So this is My Desert Princess. So the song of before, Across the Sea. The song of before, where is it? Across the Sea is it's a mix of Afro house and Brazilian bossa nova. I wanted to try to use those guitars in a different setting, so that's why it has that ding 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 ding, and then so I think it's very interesting. I like this idea. I'm gonna try to next time to mix bossa nova with a piano. That might be fun. My Desert Princess is completely different. What I try to do here under Angel City is push the boundaries of hip hop music, instrumentals. On that one, I'm mixing Arabic samples with trap. So yeah, let's hear it. I love this one. I love it. That was My Desert Princess by Angel City, aka me. And yeah, you see, this is the interesting part. This is where I answer to my question myself. This could not be a Kaysha instrumental. I mean, technically it's a Kaysha instrumental, but under the Kaysha brand, yeah, I mean, this is the type of stuff that I would do for movies or series or documentaries. So so it, yeah, I mean, when I hear it, I don't even feel like it's been done by Kaysha. I feel like I'm another person when I do them. So that's why, like, Angel City is kind of in the commercial world that is Kaysha. Kaysha is a brand. It's a commercial brand. It generates money. It pays the rent, pays foods for the kids, the wife, etc., etc. Probably will buy a house. But Angel City is where the experiments are done, where you can do a track that is 5 minutes 30. Where Kaysha, you have to stay at under 4 minutes. It's the, yeah, you see what I mean, and it's been like that forever. Like, it's kind of an escape from Kaysha for me at the same time. So thank you so much, Lil Maro, for the 10 euro super chat. Well appreciated. That track is crazy. I think that track could go in a movie easily. Like, I have to find I have to start finding people to where their job is just to put my these type of songs in Staycation for All. No, I changed my mind already. So I spent like an hour. You have to understand. I spent an hour explaining to Lil Maro why I would become everything under Kaysha. And now I'm saying exactly the opposite. And I've been doing this for years and years and years. Like, I think Lil Maro knows Kaysha and Angel City for 20 years. So it's nothing new. But it's an ever never ending debate. I don't know if My Desert Princess by Kaysha would make sense. It would. But I don't know. Hey, listen. Who knows? Give me your opinion in the chat. Let me know. Like, do you think that if you hear like, oh, there's a new song by Kaysha and I release that, would it make sense, or would you more like, you would do who by Ben Finn? Oh, I don't know that, but I'm gonna check it out. Do you think it would make more sense? Like, it would make sense for you if there's a new Kaysha song and this is just an instrumental like this? I mean, something I learned with crowds is you can teach your crowd to become, you can train the ears of your crowd if you take it with ease. But where I am in terms of celebrity of the Kaysha brand, it actually makes more sense to keep the Kaysha brand going to its course and use those other brands to branch out. The only problem is that the Kaysha brand has all the publicity and all the algorithm favor. So if I would have released that track under the Kaysha name, it would have would probably have 10 times the play it's having. But at the same time, that's what's the great challenge. It's, yeah, fight against yourself and try to make your small brands become as big as your big brand. Or be lazy and just call everything Kaysha. Give me your opinion in the chat, and let's get with the main subject of tonight. a beautiful collection of remixes by my beautiful collection of remixers. We have 15 remixes of Tira Essa Roupa, which is one of my rare songs in Portuguese. So it's a song that was produced by DJ Ademar, who is a brother that I've known for more than 15 years now. I think he was 15 or 16 years old when he was DJing, and his bigger brother would call me to perform in Porto, where they live. So I performed in every club of where his brother was either a promoter or an owner. So we did River Cafe, Jindungu. We did like a lot of clubs, and every time he was always one of the person. I think he's the person. His bigger brother is the person who booked me the most in the Porto area. And then so I saw Ademar being a young, just a little brother, to starting to DJ, to become his own producers, to making his name for himself. Go follow on his YouTube channel. And yeah, it was normal that at a point I was like, yo, bro, let's connect and do a track together. So when he sent me that beat, um, I remember the first thing I wanted to do was do something in Portuguese. So I was like, I started humming a chorus to my wife. I was like, hey, what you think? Like, "Quando tira essa roupa, macuia, ué." And I was like, hey, am I saying it right? And she was like, yeah, you're saying it right. And she was like, are you going to do the chorus in Portuguese and then the rest in French? So like it was like 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years ago that I recorded that song, 4 or 5 years. And so at that time, my Portuguese accent was way, like, you can hear the French accent a lot more than if I recorded it today. But I didn't feel confident enough to write a whole song or in French or in English, or write it in Portuguese and have my wife correct it for me. So what I did is I just wrote the chorus, recorded the chorus, and then I sent everything to Vanda May. And I told Vanda May, write me a song. Here's a beat and a chorus, and write me a song. And she did, and that's how that song was born. So let's hear all the remixes. The first remix is you know what I should do? I don't put it here because to me it didn't make sense to have the player showing the name of the songs playing. But actually, because it's the remixes, that's the best way for people to know what we are listening to. So I'm gonna add, give me just a second, I'm gonna add the now playing plugin on this as well. So let me copy it and add it to the listening party scene. There you go. So it should appear. Yep, it is here. So yeah, I'm gonna let it exactly where it is. Or maybe I could put it. Maybe I can put it on another place. I'm gonna see while it's playing how it goes. So, in my opinion, your names define the styles of your genre and style. I see what you mean. Baby crying. I'm gonna check it out. when we're gonna see Kaysha, Diamantero, and Angel City in the same song. It's gonna, oof, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of schizophrenic. Amazing. Thank you. Let me go see why my daughter crying while I'm playing the first song. All right. The first one is Tira Essa Roupa by Magic Pro, and it's a street remix. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Só de olhar para as curvas dela eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar tão sensual, sensual. Imaginar mil e uma coisas, não estou a aguentar. Moço, quando tira essa roupa, me cuida, tira essa roupa, me cuida. Quando tira essa roupa, me cuida, tira essa roupa, me cuida. Mais depressa, um pouco mais lento. Perdeu eu do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda do wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer, eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase. Quando tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, quando tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa.
So this was Tira Essa Roupa, Magic Pro, always Magic Pro street remix. I'm struggling here trying to find where I put the, where do I put, I think I'm going to put it in the same place as it's always been, where I put the now playing widget. I'm just going to put it here where it belongs because, yeah, I'm just going to leave it here. Yeah, so because if I put it on the other place, then the comments come on top of it. Or if I put it here, it's ugly. Here it's horrible. Here no, and here there's the logo. So yeah, I think here it's perfect. I'm just gonna leave it where it was. All right, let's listen to the next remix. I hope you like it. As always, start noting which ones are your favorites and put some fire every time you like something. The next remix is by the Kaysha, which is a Portuguese beat maker that moved to France now and makes great remixes.
Kaysha on the beat.
This was Tira Essa Roupa, the Kaysha remix. Dope as dope. What up, Pierre? Thanks. the Kaysha is not playing. He just back in action. Actually, since Danny Delgado is here, the next remix is by him. Put me some hearts in the chat for Mr. Danny Delgado, aka Gados. This is his remix.
Más depresa, un poco más lento. Pedeo el do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa. Tira essa roupa, me cuidas, pues. Eu quero te ver. Não hace nada, me cuidas, pues. Me tentas, pues. Na festa, baby. Fica essa roupa, baby. Te desejo, baby. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, tira essa roupa, me cuida, quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, tira essa roupa, me cuida. This is how we do it. Sushiraw. Kaysha.
Dope. I love the fact that you could incorporate the Arabic instrument and still make it sound kizomba. I think that kizomba and Arab music really blend well together. And actually, I've been talking to this singer that's singing in Arab to do a kizomba with her, kizomba track. But I want her to do like the chorus and even a verse, full Arabic, and me doing this kizomba plus Arabic. So yeah, Oriental sauce, amazing. Well done, Danny. I've been enjoying seeing your evolution as a beat maker. And this is why when beat makers are like, I don't need to do remixes, I'm like, yo, you have no clue how remixes can actually help your craft, because especially when you are competing friendly with a lot of other remixers, and then you can hear the different ideas and directions of all the beat makers. This is amazing to, you know, to evolve from the first ever remix you did till this one. In 6 months we'll see, like, if you're still doing remixes, we can listen to like 10 of them or 20 of them and see from the first one till the last one, and that's how you see the evolution of a beat maker. So remixes are a great exercise for that. But yeah, listen, well done everybody. Put some claps for Mr. Gadoz, Danny Delgado, for this remix. If you enjoyed it, of course. If you didn't, don't put nothing. The next remix is, I'm between the second and the last one. I can't choose which one is the best. Well, listen, you have another 12 remixes, so good luck. The next one is by none other than our Shada Gang member, CV Beats. Let's go.
Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela, eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar tão sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas, não estou a aguentar. Moça, tira. Quando tira essa roupa na cuia, ué. Tira essa roupa na cuia, ué. Quando tira essa roupa na cuia, ué. Tira essa roupa na cuia, ué. Moça bonita, mais depressa, pouco mais lento. Perdeu eu do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Tira essa roupa.
CV Beats, congratulations on this remix. I think this is your best remix to date. The evolution that I'm seeing in your remixes is more in terms of mixing. Your mixes are better. I would put a little more punch in the kick. I mean, not punch. Just I would just add 1 dB to that kick. That's what I heard. Like the kick was just a little lower, so I would just give more presence to the kick to complement the bass. So yeah, like you've been the remixes have been giving you a great evolution as a beat maker, especially as a mixer, and I can feel that in that remixes that you are more a live band guy, and that's great. It's giving that effect. I think I would, when you use the tss, 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 I would maybe have given them more life, like tss, 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 and stuff like that. But it's just just the little sauce. But the most important for me from your first remix to today is how you mix. It's really important, maybe to in the kicks that you use, to give them less effects. Because sometimes we put too much compression, too much stuff on the kick, and it actually makes the kick not sound as great as it was. Where nowadays all the samples we use on the banks, they already come processed. Sometimes you just have to put them in the right volume. You don't need to do all the things we do on them. But this is for me, in terms of my remixes, it's a great mix. And I know there's still room for progression, but it's actually, and I love the solo at the end. So yeah, listen, good job, bro. Good job. The next, everybody put some fire in the chat for CV Beats. The next remix is by MK Prod. So MK Prod, as everybody know, is a big fan of my Candy Zook sound. So he's really like a disciple. He really wants to carry the Kaysha Candy Zook sound. So it really sounds like my beats, but slowly starting to put his own personality in it. So let's listen to it.
Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela, eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louca só com teu andar, tão sensual, sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas, não estou a aguentar. Moça, tira essa roupa, macuia, ué. 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 Moça bonita, mais depressa, pouco mais lento. Perdeu é do, do, do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu, wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer, pasa nada, me cuidas pues, me tentas pues, na festa baby, fica essa roupa baby, te desejo baby. Quando tira essa roupa me cuida pues, tira essa roupa me cuida pues.
This one has some little there's some little subtleties that catching are amazing. Like the way he inspired himself from my the style of breaks that I do, but then he at one point he that was one crazy break, and even the bass at a point here, like here. Woo. And there was a point where he did another break that sounds amazing. Hey Angel, I'm pulling people from Instagram while we are playing remixes. Like I'm sending them, yo, come to the live. Angel will be one of our guests soon. She's an amazing dance teacher. She used to be the dance teacher of my son when he was a baby. So Angel, you are welcome to Club Shada. This is your house, and soon. You know what? Après ta mort, tu resteras ma qualification du zouk. Shay! Listen. Merci DJ Précieux. So this was MK Prod remix. If I have only one critic to do, listen, that bass was great. If I have just one critic to do is I want MK's prods to sound heavier. I will actually, I think the kicks just need to sound just a little heavier. So either add a little more to the kick. I think this is just what's needed to make it perfect, especially if he's looking for that Kaysha sound. It is something I've been telling him, and at the same time, I want him to, now that you have mastered the sound of your hero, it's time to branch out and try to now push it further and turn it into your own, which is important. Like Candy Zouk, but not sounding like if it was a Kaysha made beat, but like Candy Zouk sounding like you. It's important. We all start as beat makers, mimicking our heroes, and then we start branching out. I think he's ready for that. But that was a great remix. The next remix is the second remix. Like, Magic Pro always do 2 remixes. This guy is crazy. So this is the second remix from Magic Pro. It's Tira Essa Roupa, the Kizomba remix.
depressa, um pouco mais lento. Perdeu el do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tiro essa roupa, cuida, This is how we do it. Sushiraw. Kaysha. Rock on.
Great remix as always by Magic Pro. Magic Pro never disappoints. It's a great remix. A little bit of trap hi-hats in there, and yeah, I liked that. I like it. You know, it's always, you know, with MK Prod. What I like is that he started doing really those Kizomba remixes, but now it's just every remix. It's a surprise. Can go hip hop, can go you can go hip hop, you can go Kizomba, you can go urban, you can go. So that's great. That's great. It's very hard. Je m'imagine des gens en train de danser sur ce son. Yay! Amazing. The next remix is by another Shada gang member. It's Tira Essa Roupa by Paulo Pequeno. And every time I'm listening to the song, I'm like, I can hear the accent. I would completely sing it differently today, but at that moment when I was singing it, I was kind of almost understanding what Vanda said, but I kind of sang it more like repeating phonetically what she was saying, where today, yeah, it would be completely different. But yeah, Tira Essa Roupa, DJ, Tira Essa Roupa, Paulo Pequeno remix. Let's go.
Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela, eu fico wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow. Fico louco só com teu andar, tão sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas, não estou a aguentar. Moça, tira essa roupa, macuia, tira essa roupa, depressa, um pouco mais lento. Perdeu el do. já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer, enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa. Tira essa roupa.
Paulo Pequeno. What can I say? Like, amazing. The saxophone and the reggaeton and this remix is just perfect, and the way the bass is present, but the kick and the bass don't enter in conflict. That's great mixing. And if you're in a club with a big subwoofer, then you would hear how the bass is super present and super heavy, but at the same time, the kick is there. So yeah, again, Paulo, again, another amazing remix. I can't wait to do some more stuff with you. Amazing remix. The next remix is by our let's leave London because Magic Pro is in London, Kaysha is in France, Gados is in Portugal, I think. CV Beats is in Rhode Island, MK Prod is in Paris, Paulo Pequeno is in London. Let's go to Mozambique. And our Club Shada brothers from Muna's Music did a remix. So let's hear it.
Yeah. Moça bonita, só de olhar para as curvas dela, eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar, tão sensual, sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas, não estou a aguentar. Moça, tira. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuia, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuia, ué. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuia, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuia, ué. Moça bonita, mas depressa, um pouco mais lento. Perdeu do. Ainda Agora vestiste, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer, enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, baby. Tira essa roupa, macuia, quando eu tiro essa roupa, macuia, tira essa roupa, macuia, tira essa roupa, macuia, eu quero te ver. Não há nada, macuia, me tentas, na festa, baby. Fica sem roupa, baby. Te desejo, baby. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, macuia, tira essa roupa, macuia, quando eu tiro essa roupa, macuia, tira essa roupa, macuia, this is how we do it. Sushiraw, Kaysha. Rock on.
You guys are starting to become dangerous. Like, did you hear the little subtleties, the breaks, the tick, ooh. Amazing remix, Muna's music. Nothing to say. The remixing and the beats and the mixes of Muna's music, always been on point. So I just enjoyed the back and forth between trap and kizomba. That was great. Well done, very very well done. Thank you so much, Tira Essa Roupa, for the 20 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much for your support. I don't know if I said it well. Thank you so much for your support. That remix was dope. Yeah, Maro, that remix was crazy. Like, especially in the end. Like, listen here.
That's how we do it. Sushiraw, Kaysha.
Pa! Ça, c'est gifle. Tu crois qu'on va te... Mais... Pa! Feinte! That remix was dope. The next remix is from somebody. It's the first time that I ever hear his beats. And it's also the first time that he ever does a remix for me. It's a new remixer, so we're gonna all discover him. He comes from the island of São Tomé and Príncipe, just like the brother Paulo Pequeno. And his name is Herman Beats. And somebody sent me a message on Instagram telling me, hey, I don't do beats, but my brother Herman Beats does amazing beats, and he would love to try to do a remix, you know. So what you think about it? And I was like, yeah, here's the acapella, let's hear it. And let's hear it.
Producciones.
Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela. Me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar tão sensual, sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas. Não estou a aguentar. Moço, tira. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Moça bonita, mais depressa, um pouco mais lento. Pedeu é do, do, do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu, wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer, enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, cuida, ué. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuidas, pues. E quero te ver. Não hace nada, me cuidas, pues. Me tentas, pues. Na festa, baby. Fica sem roupa, baby. Te desejo, baby. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, ué. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, ué. This is how we do it. Sushiraw. Kaysha. Rock on.
Do you hear the rolls? Can you hear the kicks rolling in the back? Like pop. This guy is not a beginner. the quality of the mixes, I don't know how long. Listen, I've never even talked to the guy. I just received the remix from his friend. So I just said, hey, these are the rules for the remixes. If I like the remix, I use it, I own it, whatever, whatever. And I just received that remix and I was like, yo. And congrats, Herman Beats. I'm impressed by this first remix. It's really great. Yeah, you deserve those stars. The next remix is by none other than our Shada Gang member and moderator, Lil Maro. Let's see what you cooked for us, Lil Maro.
Yeah. 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 Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela, eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar tão sensual, sensual. ela tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda do wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer, enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, macuia, quando eu tiro essa roupa, macuia, tira essa roupa, macuia. Tira essa roupa, me cuidas, pues. Eu quero te ver. Não hace nada, me cuidas, pues. Me tentas, pues. Na festa, baby. Fica sem roupa, baby. Te desejo, baby. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, pues. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, pues. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, pues. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, pues. This is how we do it. Sushiraw. Kaysha. Rock on.
Yeah, that was Lil Mauro's remix. I don't remember who said, I'm still choosing between which one I prefer between the first and the second. Good luck. Eliano, if you're still here. I think it was you. Yeah, you know, dope. Yeah, put some hearts for my bro Lil Mauro who's killing it. So he's making beats and he's watching at the same time. So he's multitasking. I sent him a mission. He's on the mission. Toi, tu dis merci comme s'il avait fait le remix pour toi, quoi. Toi, tu es comme ça. I'm joking. That harp melody was dope. Yeah. Lil Mauro knows how to play with those harp and do those amazing trap soul remixes. And that's another one of them. Beautiful. Thanks a lot, bro. The next remix is... Say something in the chat. Say thank you, Lil Mauro. The hell? Where are you? I know you're here. I know you're awake. I just had you on the phone. Ma pression. Yeah, that remix is dope. The next remix is from DJ Ari. DJ Ari, who did an Urban Keys remix. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. You want to start? Yeah.
Dela, eu fico wow.
damn. DJ Ari not playing. That was dope. And a lot of elements. It's always hard to include a lot of elements in the mix and have them sound homogeneous. So congrats if you're still here. I know you were here in the beginning. I don't know if you probably fell asleep because I talk too much. Ooh, my watch is on low bat. Let me put this on charge. Yeah, listen, really, I love that remix. It's a great remix. The next remix is from the one and only DJ Paparazzi from London. He's been super consistent with the remixes, and so thank you. And he's been delivering. So let's see this time.
Yeah. Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar tão sensual, sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas, não estou a aguentar. Moça, tira. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, macuia, ué. Tira essa roupa, macuia, ué. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, macuia, ué. Tira essa roupa, macuia, ué. Moça bonita, mais depressa, um pouco mais lento. Perdeu é do, do, do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu, wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer, enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, macuia, ué. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, macuia, ué. Tira essa roupa, macuia, ué.
About this remix, it really makes me think about the Kizomba parties, the Kizomba festivals. It has that very heavy kick that sounds a little bit dirty in the beginning, but when you play that in the dark room, that's when you see everybody making love on the dance floor. It's those kicks and drums. Well done, DJ Paparazzi. Again, as always, craziness, beautiful. Sirène des Îles is ready. She's naked and she's dancing by herself. So that's good. That's good. Ah, Julie, je crois que tu t'étais endormie. Ça t'a réveillé, n'est-ce pas? Ces kicks t'ont réveillé directement. Ils ont touché les bonnes fréquences. The next remix, free to go. The next remix is by Malcolm Beats. Put some fire in the chat for DJ Paparazzi first of all, and the next remix is from Malcolm Beats, and yeah, it's dope. You know Malcolm Beats. You know that. Does Malcolm Beats ever miss the mark? You know. Merci beaucoup, Jean-Louis. Let's go. Yeah. Wait. I was not ready.
Malcolm Beats.
Moça bonita, só de olhar para as curvas dela, eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar, tão sensual, sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas, não estou a aguentar. Moça, tira. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa. Moça bonita, mais depressa, um pouco mais lento. Perdeu é o do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa. Tira essa roupa, me cuidas, bué. Eu quero te ver. Não hace nada, me cuidas, bué. Me tentas, bué. Na festa, baby. Fica sem roupa, baby. Te desejo, baby. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuidas, bué. Tira essa roupa, me cuidas, bué. This is how we do.
Bruxo. This guy. Malcolm Beats. This is, yeah. What a remix. Yo. Like, you know when you know your remix is dope and you just put another like 30 seconds of your beat alone because you know? Yeah, that's how cocky he is. And he can. That vibe is crazy, and notice the little hey. Look, listen to the beat. Listen.
Bonita atriz de novela me deixa wow, wow, wow.
Hey.
Fico louco só com teu andar tão sensual. Wow, wow, wow.
Here.
Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela me deixa.
Great beat, and the instrumental is actually super complicated, but it sounds simple. This is very hard to do as a beat maker, so yo, some fire in them chats for the brother Malcolm Beats, because does it so sweet. Thanks, Mr. Chambers. I'm good. You know, spreading the fire. That's what we do. Amazing remix. Malcolm Beats. Amazing remix. Rough beats. 2 more to go. So the last 2 remixes. Yes. Well deserved. Well deserved. Malcolm Beats. You've been killing it since I've known you. I don't know how many, 12 or 13 years ago. They were not ready at that time, but so now you ready. The next remix is by M Beat and NCK on the beat. So you know NCK on the beat. He's been doing a lot of remixes, and these days he does them with M Beat. And you guys in Portugal have to stop calling yourself M for the letter of your name. Probably, maybe his name is Luis Monteiro and he's like M Beats. Or maybe his name is Marco and then he's like M Beats. Or like Lulu will say L Beats, or James will call himself J Beats. Like, yo, like pick names, guys.
Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela eu fico wow, wow, wow. Essa menina tá tipo atriz de novela, me deixa wow, wow, wow. Fico louco só com teu andar tão sensual. Já estou a imaginar mil e uma coisas. Não estou a aguentar. Moça, tira. Quando tiras a roupa me cuia, ué. Tiras a roupa me cuia, ué. Quando tiras a roupa me cuia, ué. Tiras a roupa me cuia, ué. Moça bonita, mais depressa, um pouco mais lento. Perdeu do, do, do. dá tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda do wow, wow, wow. Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer, enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, maconha, quando eu tiro essa roupa, maconha, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, me cuidas, pues. E quero te ver, não hace nada, me cuidas, pues. Me tentas, pues. Na festa, baby. Fica sem roupa, baby. Te desejo, baby. Quando eu tiro essa roupa, me cuida, pues. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, pues. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, pues. Tira essa roupa, me cuida, pues. This is how we do it. Sushiraw. Kaysha.
Crazy.
Rock on.
This is one of my favorite remixes because of M-Beat and NCK on the beat delivered a lot of originality, choosing marimbas and mix it with the the opera thing, and the kick, the mix, everything is perfect. This is a great remix. Drill Zouk. I don't know if I call this Drill Zouk, but that's great. Yeah, it sounds super nice. It's a great remix. It's one of my favorite in the 15 remixes, and yeah, listen, it's crazy. I don't know which one is your favorite of everything we heard, but while we are listening to the first one, yeah, that, yeah, dope. The last remix is actually done by yours truly, so it's a remix that, because tag me. I mean, they are available on our Snapchat. You should do a TikTok video, and Snapchat as well. The last remix is done by me under the name Monsieur de Shada, and this is the Monsieur de Shada remix, and this is the last one. Let's go. You were not ready.
Moça bonita, só de olhar pras curvas dela, eu fico wow, wow, wow. más depresa, un poco más lento. Perder el do. Ainda agora vestes, mas já tira tudo e fica sem nada. Ainda tu Eu adoro te remexer. Estou a enlouquecer. Eu só não quero que tu pares já. Continua. Estou quase lá. Quando tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, tira essa roupa, macuia, Quando tira essa roupa, macuia, tira essa roupa, macuia, Tira essa roupa, macuia, e quero te ver. Não hace nada, me cuidas pues. Me tentas pues. Na festa, baby. Fica sem roupa, baby. Te desejo, baby. Quando tira essa roupa, me cuida pues. Tira essa roupa, me cuida pues. Quando tira essa roupa, me cuida pues. Tira essa roupa, me cuida pues. This is how we do it. Sushiraw. Kaysha. Rock on.
And there you go, you have it, all the remixes for this amazing song that is Tira Essa Roupa. And I want to thank everybody that did a remix, starting with myself, Shada, M Beats, NCK on the beat, Malcolm Beats, DJ Paparazzi, DJ Ari, Lil Mauro, Herman Beat, Muna's Music, Paulo Pequeno, Magic Pro, MK Prod, CV Beats, Gados, and last but not least, the Kaysha. I want everybody to put some claps, some hearts, some stars, some fire for everybody who did a remix. Thank you so much. And yeah, listen, everybody deserves some claps. The next remix is actually, I'm almost closing it. I'm supposed to close it already, so it was the remix for Turn It Up. And so I already have 10 remixes. I'm gonna close this one, and I'm gonna start, I'm gonna choose the next song to remix for everybody that will come out in July, because all the month of June, everything is already, all the Fridays are already taken. So yeah, but yeah, really, you can find Tira Essa Roupa in all the platforms. I'm gonna add the link for those who don't have it. Actually, I should add it to the link of this video. If it's not in this, maybe I put it in the description. If I'm a smart person, the hell you want? If I'm a smart person, I put the link in the description of this video. Let me see. I'm not a smart person. I didn't. Okay, let me add it. Save. There you go. Now it's in the description. And I'm also going to put it here in the chat for those who want to support, play your favorite remix. It also helps, if you have one of your favorite remix on Spotify, Apple Music, in any platform, play it and play it inside of the platforms. So it also gives power to the remixers when they release their own tracks, when they release their own projects on their own production, like Malcolm Beast does, like Paolo Pequeño does, like Lil Maro does. The fact that you are playing their beats is helping their name get noticed by the algorithms. And don't hesitate to follow every remixer, so you can stay on top of what they do and all the collaborations that we do here and there. I think it is super important. I hope you enjoyed this amazing session of Tira Essa Roupa remixes, plus Angel City, My Desert Princess, plus Diamantero, Across the Sea. I'm gonna end this show with I'm gonna replay actually one song that I played earlier because I really I enjoy it. And I'm gonna replay you my latest track as Angel City, which is called My Desert Princess. And this is gonna be I'm gonna leave you with this track because it's actually a dope beat. So really, everybody, put some hearts and put some fire in the chat for all the beat makers and all the platforms you can find my music. Don't forget that I have an album that came out in 2017 called African Prince. You can find it in all the platforms, and I have a 50 tracks album coming soon called Bantu Royalty, and it will come out when I finish it. I'm almost done, but I haven't touched it yet, so I have to just decide to finish it. It's just a decision thing. Also, make sure you follow Malcolm Beats and all the other beat makers. Lil Maro, Malcolm Beats release tracks every Friday. Lil Maro release tracks 2 times a month usually. Paolo Pequeño has to release stuff. He has been slacking these days. And who else? Makita just released a new single. Gino just released a new single. Pearl, who worked with Lil Maro, just released a new video. You have to go check it out on her YouTube channel, or maybe it's on Lil Maro's YouTube channel. And listen, go check everybody. Make sure you follow everybody in the platform. Then you show your support, because we cannot complain about the state of our music, the state of our genres, and the fact that our artists are not pushing if, as fans, as followers, we don't push them. We don't give them the fuel. We don't give them the energy. We don't give them the money. We don't come to their live shows, and we don't support with the super chats. And thank you for everybody who has been supporting this show. Your names are here. Thanks to all the sponsors. Thanks to our stream royalty, who gave $134 for the month of May. Thank you so much, Nature Ben, for being the stream royalty of the month of May. June is a new month, so there's gonna be probably a new queen, unless Naturi keeps spreading. Maybe it's gonna be Siren Desit. Who knows? But listen, it's always a pleasure to have you. It's always a pleasure to be part of this community. Those who are new here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like. Don't forget to put your click the notification bell so you can be notified every time I go live. I'm leaving you with My Desert Princess by Angel City, which is one of my names. And I will see you Wednesday for a new episode of the Club Shada. Thank you so much for all the love. And once again, I want to wish a happy birthday to my daddy, my father that I love. I miss you. I wish I could be in Kinshasa to celebrate with you. But hey, be blessed with technology. I can call you on WhatsApp tomorrow and talk to you kind of face to face. So it's better than letters back in the days, etc. So happy birthday, Dad, and everybody, uh, everybody that is in that time zone when it's Mother Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers or to all your mothers. Peace out, and I will see you Wednesday for the next Club Shada number 114. Shay. to you by Shada. Peace out. See you Wednesday.